Great skin begins with fairy tale. You just take 5 a day and you look like that?
Did you really like wrap yourself up a la a mummy to get that sound just perfect?
Just once.
Before we begin,
Ew, Watch Mojo.
I love Watch Mojo.
I don't like you anymore.
looking at the most
I'm
powerful
kidding.
moments to ever come out of this hugely successful fantasy anime. As such, be on the lookout for plenty of spellbinding spoilers down the line.
Could you? And for such a petty reason!
I'm voice of Natsu Dragon.
Yeah?
I'll be the voice of animated reason, taking you through all the magical moments from this series where it's okay to use a flying blue cat as a mode of transportation, and sometimes you have to fight fire with, well, fire. I know I've got a Watch Mojo fire in my belly, so let's get started.
You're amazing.
Number 10, Loxus Return. Fairy Tale's resident lightning bolt is something of a bad boy. It's just a shame his rebellious stage involved throwing the guild into chaos and nearly crying Natsu to a crisp. While Loxus would eventually come to regret his actions, it still resulted in his expulsion, swiftly followed by a tear-jerking farewell between himself and his grandfather Makura.
Take care of yourself, KO man. Please don't go.
Of course, the Thunder Dragon was never going to stay hidden for long. After Hades took down his gramps, Loxus makes an epic return via a lightning headbutt. We also have to give him extra credit for helping Natsu to achieve lightning fire dragon mode. That was awesome. Number 9, Mira Jane Goes She-Devil. What? You mean the sweet and caring Mira has a dark side? Surely not. Well, her beloved brother is threatened, but love still on. Just as Thunder Legion member Creed is about to put an end to Elfin, Mira snaps and unleashes her own takeover. The result is her trading and her smile for something that was pointing to. You almost have to feel sorry for Creed on this one, as the elder Strauss sibling holds nothing back and proceeds to go on a demonic rampage, leading to a rather brutal defeat. Number 8, Reunited.
So, until then, let's go at once.
From the very beginning, we were all made aware that the only parental connection Natsu had was with the dragon known as Igneo. The only problem was that he, along with all the other dragons, suddenly disappeared, leaving our favorite hot-headed mage with more than a few abandonment issues. Turns out that Igneo was closer than he thought, as during the scuffle with Acnologia, he reveals that he has been inside Natsu the whole time.
In fact, I've been closer than you ever could guess.
As you might have expected, their reunion involves a lot more shouts than hugs, but it's heartwarming nonetheless. Number 7, Fairy Law.
This war between us has gone on long enough. Let's end this here and now.
Word of advice, never mess with Grandpa Makura. While initially put out of commission by the likes of rival guild Phantom Lord, the old geezer makes the mother of all comebacks when he steps into the ring to take on Guild Master Jose.
In order to save my guild, I will gladly take that risk.
Understandably pissed that his beloved children were put in harm's way, Gramps busts out the fearsome spell known as Fairy Law.
Fairy Law.
Considering said spell was strong enough to one-hit KO Jose and put a stop to Phantom Lord, we'd say this moment easily reinforced why Makarov is the OG of mages. Number 6, Dragon Force.
But he should have known I'm not letting either of you leave this tower alive.
Fired up plenty of times over the course of this series, but nothing compares to the time he accessed his inner dragon. Atop the Tower of Heaven, Natsu's determination to save Urza from a Zeref-possessed Jalal leads him to ingest Etherium. While this would normally kill most people, it gives Natsu the boost he needs to transform himself into a humanoid dragon and finish the fight. This is followed by the ever-so-satisfying sight of him utterly destroying Jalal. But then again, what did he expect? He messed with Natsu's crew.
You can do it, Jalal! Bring it down!
Number 5, Natsu.
Over the last 3 years, and I can't wait to show you!
One of my personal favorites. While he seems to get stronger after every fight, there will always be mages leagues above Natsu's ability. A very small percentage, but nonetheless, they exist. One of them happens to be former fairy tale guildmaster and guy who loves walking through walls, Gildarts. Despite his laid-back attitude, his strength is off the charts. So much so that he was able to shrug off Natsu's best attacks with ease.
Yeah, you have gotten stronger. I'm proud of you, Natsu. The dragon's son.
However, his most defining moment came when he showed off his true power in a display of such superiority that it forced Natsu to do the unthinkable. Surrender. Don't tell anybody.
Accept defeat.
Number 4, Lazana returns. In spite of their quirkiness, the Strauss siblings, for the better half of the series, have been haunted by the death of their younger sister. However, much to everyone's jubilation, it turned out that Lazana wasn't killed, but rather sent to the parallel world of Edelus.
I'm not suspicious. I remember a fairy tale too.
While it took some convincing, Lazana eventually returned with Natsu and the rest back to Earthland, leading to a reunion with Mira and Elfman that left many fans weeping in joy.
Don't cry. I'm here.
What do you mean I'm crying? Not Haverford doesn't cry! Number 3, Urza versus 100 monsters.
One of my top favorites.
My multiple wizards!
I don't care.
Have we mentioned that Urza Scarlet is a badass? Urza Scarlet is a total badass. During the preliminary round of the Grand Magic Games, Urza decides to go all the way and earn Fairy Tail the maximum number of points by defeating 100 monsters all at once. Does she accomplish this? Of course she does.
Amazing! 99 dead! Only the S-class monster remains!
Cycling through her various armors and weapons, Urza's skills are on full display as she slices apart one creature after another. But what else would you expect from Titania?
Fairy Tail Team A sweeps today's contest in an absolute, undisputed victory!
Number 2, Natsu versus Sting and Rogue. Take on whoever you want. It's a Dragon Slayer Battle Royale as fire and iron take on the combined strength of light and shadow. And what has to be the highlight of the Grand Magic Games, Natsu shows the new guys on the block that despite being out of commission for 7 years, he's stronger than ever. Even when up against 2 Dragon Force users and a Unison raid, Natsu still manages to overcome them with fierce determination and a serious amount of flames.
Dragon, roar!
By far one of the series' most epic moments. It's just a shame that Gagio got shafted on the glory. Let's do it again sometime. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Maybe you forgot, because I'm such a nice guy these days.
Number 1, return after 7 years.
Has it really been that long?
Despite the battle with Agnologia ending on a rather cataclysmic note, we were all convinced that Natsu and company would easily find a way out of it. We were then proven dead wrong, as in truth 7 years had passed by, and Fairy Tale was now a shell of its former splendor, to the point where other guilds were muscling in on its territory.
Stand down, Fairy Tale!
As heartbreaking as it was to see events turn out this way, the sudden reveal that the others had indeed survived and finally made their way home had us cheering our asses off.
Look who's back!
Sorry to keep you waiting for so long.
As if they could kill off Natsu.
Everyone, welcome back. You're home.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips. Miss those lines. So, yeah, those are the top 10 moments. We have a few minutes left. Jeremy, you want to take some questions? Okay, whoa.
You have a hand up immediately. Yeah. Okay.
I have one favor to answer them and react to these in character.
Okay.
Can I pick the character? Can I be Lucy?
Ooh. Ooh, I'm excited. Amazing. Well, thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to melt the plastic and get in there. Plastic's good for your digestion.
Let's see, okay, we got cake mix, shortening, eggs, white frosting. If you're cosplaying as Natsu, you can take 2.
All right, here. So this is a new spell. Open gate of the sugar and ginger. Now, I'll make it piano. It will be like Patty and Lucy together.
They do, they smell very good. You know I'm going to make my way over there eventually. This has my right hand occupied, this on my left hand occupied.
Not like breaking in my apartment.
If you didn't want me to break into your apartment, why do you have 3 windows?
That I have replaced 16 times in the last 3 weeks.
Lowe's loves you.
No, Lowe's loves you.
Thank you, Dan.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Pick someone else.
But I just picked one.
I know.
Oh,
You're good at it now.
You don't want to pick people. Okay. Yes. Yes, you. Yes. Oh, right after
One moment, you'll be question 1.5. In doing scenes of Fairy Tale, have we lost our voice? By screaming and yelling,
Have you lost your voice screaming or yelling yet?
So when we first started recording Fairy Tale, I could not record longer than 4 hours because I would completely lose my voice. And if you notice, episode 1 Natsu versus now, the voice is a little different. I've definitely lost my voice on screen. So some of these screams are 8 seconds long.
8 seconds doesn't sound like a lot. But it's like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000 of screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah.
I just did it in my head. Yeah,
the screen.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so definitely lost my voice. Have you lost your voice?
I don't know if I've lost my voice because Lucy doesn't have like the blood-curdling fire screams that he does. But I have definitely just gotten sick and I've had a cold, and then when you go in and you start at 10 and it's like 7 o'clock at night and you've been... Lucy is kind of like all over the place. She's a roller coaster of emotions and she's really fun. So by the end of the day, she just sounds a little rougher around the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it hasn't gone out completely. Not for that character. For other characters, I have lost it completely. Not her.
My man with the belt.
1.5.
My man, 1.5. Hit us with it.
Hey, John, I was wondering, I'm not sure if you have or not, but have you been in Men in Black 3?
Am I in Men in Black 3?
You're the lead in Men in Black 4, aren't you?
I legally cannot answer that question, but you can say that, and I can be around that answer. Warner Brothers, remember how, so it's $250 for a tattoo. What do you think it is for a contract breach?
I mean, look, let's
Yeah.
say that's
I'm
at least $500,000.
I'm not going to be feeding cats.
No, you
if
won't.
I confirm that.
Scott would not be
That's
happy
right.
with you.
You'll have to see. You'll have to see. Yes.
This little graffiti guy just saying, he looks stuck in you, stuck in me. Yeah.
I know how to look this up.
I'm going to process that. Yes.
Have either of you read the manga, and what's your favorite ship in the series?
Yes, I have read the manga. My favorite, I know what y'all's favorite answer, that was real text and me, sorry y'all. I know what your favorite answer from me would be. So my favorite ship throughout the show until probably a couple seasons ago was Nolly. And then I realized that I feel like you're gonna hit me with that mic. And then I realized, like,
I would never do that in front of people.
and then I realized, like, that they're friends, and Lizana doesn't really seem interested, and Natsu doesn't really seem interested. So then I changed my answer, and it was Nalu.
And Machina-san, the creator, drew a picture of what our kid would look like.
Wait, what?
Yep, it is. But
I saw the one of the two of them.
and then he drew one of the kids.
No way!
Yeah. I have not read the manga, but my favorite piece of ship is probably.
Rubia?
I'll go with it. You know what? I'm all about it. I'm like, let's lock the doors at the guild. Let's get the lavender incense going. And let's just see what happens. And you know what?
Let the ships find each other.
It's Thursday. Lock the doors. Let's see what happens. Open the doors on Sunday. See who's alive.
So scary.
I'm armed with my spice cookie.
Yeah, and I'm keeping mine over here.
That's right. Pick someone. Who's the next question?
Oh, am I picking?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. I'll let you sort that out.
I mean, I never turn down Taki. Do you turn down Taki?
Well, the problem is I had a voodoo donut today. You go ahead and eat my pocket.
Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna put it in this box to eat later.
Well, the problem is, remember when you went to the green room and they had the donuts for us? When you wake up in the morning, they bring you
voodoo donuts.
These donuts.
Guys, I've never had voodoo donuts before, and I did not eat one today.
It's a tradition. Every Kumoricon.
That's the only time you do.
Special occasions.
Yeah,
But like Kumoricon, I will have one in the Friday morning because that's when they bring them, and then I will have that as a tradition. I will eat a donut on very special occasions. So
that's the thing, like, because I told you I'm like limiting my sugar, so I have to have only so much, so if it's worth it.
Well, I think it would make her very happy if you ate 2 pieces of pasta.
Okay, I can do one, but... into that answer.
Second that emotion. If you feel like what's but yeah, there's a lot of. When there's an emotional scene, I think for me is I just watch the original Japanese, and then I let the director guide me where I need to go, and then I do it. For me, it's a different scenario because, like, we're voicing, and so it's a different thing than if we're watching it. Is the deal I find. So yeah. What about you?
I'm so uncomfortable right now. I just don't know what to expect. It makes me very nervous. And he's just sitting here. That's what's worse. If he was moving, I would know like how I need to respond. But he's literally sitting. Oh my God. Please don't enter your Todd Havercorn. I don't. Okay. I don't know. I love doing the emotional stuff because I enjoy crying, and doing the battle stuff I feel like Black Widow, and I feel really badass, and so that never happens any other time in my life. So I like both.
You in the front row on the left.
There's somebody new. Yeah, front row, yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the final season of Fairy Tale?
What do you think about
Thoughts on the final season of Fairy Tale?
Yeah, what do you think about the final season, Sharon?
It's amazing. They've probably been here the whole time, but I just thought. So I feel like Todd just transferred himself into, and he's now been Bob's hand sanitizer, but he can still talk. So.
Oh, my name's hand sanitizer. I'm going to be all over your skin.
Have her hand sanitizer. I'm gonna set it right here.
Oh, I'm not allowed to be 15 feet of the school.
Mission accomplished. You know what? That was his question is the final question. Actually, we have then that's it.
What are my thoughts on the final season? I'm excited. I hope we get to dub it. I have not read the manga past the episodes of what we've done because I want to be excited and living the journey as we're recording it and be excited and have the emotions be fresh. But I just hope to get back and do it and finish the show because I hope we get to come back and do more. There is never an end. Fairy Tale never dies.
No, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think the final season's gonna have a couple of new things that we haven't tried before. Natsu's gonna breathe fire. You're gonna get keys that open up celestial spirits.
All of the keys. Like I don't wanna make it about like no other celestial spirit gets to have keys or anything like that, but like I want them all. It's like I think the last season should be Fairy Tale Pokemon, where she's gotta collect them all.
Here's something we're gonna have to do, guys. Okay, so alright, we are here, that's Jeremy, we are at Kumoricon 2017. Now, we're gonna finish off this Fairy Tale panel right here. On the count of 3, we're going to do a big group fire dragon roar, okay? I mean, here we go.
We gotta beat the record.
We gotta beat the record. So, okay, ready? Here we go. 1,